you. You're too kind. Yes!
This Tony Vern coach guy, he is loco, no?
Yeah,
What did he say?
he says Tony Vern has a press conference every time he wipes his nose.
Excuse me. Sorry. Coming through. Excuse me. Hey. Thanks, man. Today, I'd like to introduce the newest member of the Technicali team. Ladies and gentlemen, Brislovia's finest striker, Attak.
Whoa!
Where's my burger?
Your brother?
Oh! Tony Vern has signed your brother?
That is cold, man.
It is a well-known fact. Attak speaks only his native Brislovian. But today, I am giving him the opportunity to speak to us all.
Lady and gentlemen, what a pleasure it is to finally have chance to prove myself against SupaStrikas in World Top League. This one-of-kind translation device allow me to communicate effective with teammate, upping my game. Coach Vern assure me, I am greatest player to come from beautiful land of Brislovia. Ever.
Blok certainly looks rattled. He'll be so distracted on the pitch, he won't be able to stop Technicali. We will be victorious!
Blok, get ready! Here they come! Bro?
So what is the beef with you and your brother, Blok?
Yeah, best we all know what we're dealing with, dude.
Sure, I'll translate. We were brothers and the best of friends. We shared the same dream. We both got good and set our sights on the Super League. But when the dream started happening for real, Attak became really competitive with his teammates and with me.
Not cool, man. Then what?
Then, the unthinkable happened. I became a Supa Striker, but Attak never made the big leagues. We haven't spoken since.
Good story. Jealousy and rivalry in the beautiful game. How does it end?
It ends with us in these next 2 games against Technicali, brother. So, Blok, are you, like, cool with everything?
Yes. What? Attak seems happy playing for Technicali. Maybe you can just get back to being brothers.
Match day at Strikerland.
SupaStrikas versus FC Technicali. Brother versus brother. Striker versus defender. Attak versus the Blok.
Okay, we got you, Mac.
Attak has been very vocal in recent interviews, saying he's the better player of the two.
We know he can talk the talk, but can he walk the walk?
Good luck. May best team win. Time for the divide and conquer maneuver.
Gotcha.
Attak walked right into that one. Brilliant tactics by SupaStrikas' defense.
Even with that newfangled translation column, Attak has no answer for his brother's old-fashioned skills.
Goal!
And with that, SupaStrikas take a 1-0 victory.
If they play like this in the second game of this doubleheader, they'll be sure to walk away with all the league points.
My plan is working terribly. I need a plan B. What's the plan B? I don't have a plan B. Oh, I was looking for this.
You were wrong! This color not help me prove I am better player than brother.
It's not a plan B I need. It's a color B. B for Blok.
It do worry me, Tony Vern, that you provide rivals with our special technology.
Like yours, this remote collar will translate Blok's speech perfectly. But with the flick of this switch, it will translate it into absolute nonsense. This is the best way to finally prove you are the better player, Attak. Sign.
A card? From me? Too?
Blok, how else do you expect this gift will be accepted?
Package for Mr. the Blok? Mr. Blok, you're unlocked. Your brother sent you a banana. Procedure means you sign your I'm responsible banana.
Oh, the nation of Jamaica is crying.
Huzzah! Attacks and Blok a collar like his own one. Won't that help us beat him? What a dummy!
Rawr! I mean, what a sunny, funny, money, what a great guy!
He is going to be speaking to us now?
It's not working. That's what he always sounds like.
Hi. You understand?
Forwards approaching! Close down! Now! To your left! Mark him! My ball!
You're doing great, dude!
It's match day at Strikerland, and today is one of the most highly anticipated matches in a while.
Yup, turns out both brothers now have Tony Vern's breakthrough communication collars.
Aristotle, it looked like Attak. He changed after all. We look forward to play fair game.
That bear's name is Aristotle.
Hey, dudes! You ready to rock?
North, look out!
Whoa! Close, but denied.
A good thing you have this translation collar, huh?
Carlito, you are back! 1, 2, 3,
SupaStrikas! SupaStrikas! Sound very nice.
After the close first match of this doubleheader, no one can say for sure who will take the points today.
But you'd have to imagine, in the Battle of the Brothers, Blok will have an even greater advantage today.
No, not yet, Tony. Not yet. Wait for just the right time to block the block.
Perfect time for move 3972.
Sweet, dude! I'm on it.
Goal! What a beauty from El Matador!
Supa Strikas lead, 1-0.
Let's see if you can keep it up.
Exceptional dispossession.
Once again, the men in red are working together flawlessly.
12 o'clock.
Got it, brah.
It'll be a wonder if Technicali can get a whiff of Supa Strikas' goal today.
Don't speak too soon. Attak is determined to live up to his name.
Get ready.
Brenda, this game is as good as one. You said yourself last game. He's all talk and no walk.
Prepare for glory, Tony.
What are you thinking, dude?
Pigpen, apple strudel.
Huh? I don't believe it! Goal! What an equalizer from Technicali!
Not sure what happened to the defense there.
Sasquatch, banjos, parallelogram.
Come on! Dude!
Ping pong, sheep hunter, nictitating membrane.
Whoa!
And back to normal.
He's not making any sense out there. He's yelling about farm animals and body parts.
But we both know how helpful Collar was at practice.
He's making perfect sense right now, North.
That's true, but dude,
I think we should give Blok a second chance, North.
Okay then, let's shut him down, dude. Ready?
I am ready. Let's go.
Call it, brah.
Move number 4,005,006 Brazilians. Behind you.
What is Northshaw doing? He seems to be looking at this.
But wait! Attak has snuck in, and he capitalizes!
Goal! Technicali jump ahead!
Enough! Something seriously Wollongong. Mosquito repellent! Toilet rolls! Cat food!
What's happening? Is the Blok injured?
Oh, the guy man dude's gone loco.
Murphy's coleslaw! If anything can go wrong with salad, it will!
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Is everything okay here?
I never have summer lollipop.
Okay, well, that's not my problem, pal.
Dude! It's not you! It's that totally heinous Collar!
No!
What? It's stuck? We have to get it off, Brohim. It's game time.
There seems to be more action off camera, Brenda.
What is going on with SupaStrikas' defense duo?
Well, North seems to be choking the Blok.
Seems the tension between the two strikers' backs has reached fever pitch.
Couldn't have said it better myself, brah. Dude, totally awesome. What next? Totally.
It was a wee bit of a scrappy start.
But SupaStrikas' defense have come back superbly in the second half.
Nice work, dude.
What are you doing? Make work! Make work!
The device is working. Blok's figured it out.
Oh no, this can't be. The sword of blood.
Oh, hello! Attak struggling without his collar. What a goal!
And the score is tied 2 apiece.
Oh, Blok's just hammered that right down to the station.
Don't hurt me! My baby!
Fair game. Now let's get on with this.
Hopefully, the playing fields are finally level.
Prepare Tactic Neutron X.
What skill by the technically forward!
I thought Blok had him there. Great save by Big Bo.
My goodness! This has turned into a real humdinger, Brenda! Brenda?
SupaStrikas come away with the win.
Yes, and I have a sneaking suspicion that those translation callers may have caused some trouble today.
I guess we'll never know for sure, Mac.
Thank you, Blok. You are a true sportsman. But you still punch like Granny Popovich, yes? I'm lucky to have you as brother.
Gerber the Gerber?
No. Today prove which of us truly belong in Super League.
Well, it looks like the brothers are firm friends, despite playing on opposite teams.
See, my man? You didn't need that newfangled technology to shut them down.
Yeah, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Supa Strikas!
How could I have lost?
You will not have a plan C.
This is ridiculous. How will this training make Invincible United more invincible?
Resistance training, sir. Tests show it improves strength and speed under game conditions by 27%.
The only thing it's improving is their ability to sleep by about 1,000%. I want to move ahead of SupaStrikas now. Resistance training is futile.
Coming up from Strikerland, SupaStrikas versus Club Bomb and Cherry. But first, a quick break.
Yo, I'm Cool Joe. Wonder what it's like to be in my shoes? Introducing my new signature line of boots. Coming soon to a sports store near you. Soul power, baby.
Resistance playing. Now that's the answer. Find a way to turn Cool Joe's soul power into no power by Striker's next game.
Match day at Strikerland. SupaStrikas face Club Palmentieri.
I'm ready for excitement in my new Super League scarf.
What did you say?
I said I'm ready for excitement in my new Super League scarf.
Wait, gnarly, Cool Joe.
Can the Blok try some on?
I got a pair his size, brother. Hey, how about everyone wears my shoes for today's game? It would really help kick off the line.
No way. El Matador wear only his own shoe.
Come on, El Matador. Help your brother out.
How about you have to play my favorite music in your club for a week?
Deal, man.
Violation, dude! Get those covered up like ASAP!
I didn't think the Strikers could play much better. Their timing today has been flawless. It's like watching a dance. SupaStrikas are in perfect sync.
Dancing Rasta, this is the best we've seen you play yet. What made the difference today?
Tis our timing, man. We're all clicking like clockwork.
We also got some help from Cool Joe's new boots.
Shakes, haven't you worn the same boots for years?
Well,
It's clear after today's precision performance, Cool Joe's new boots are top of the line. SupaStrikas have 2 night games next. Look out, Colossus and Cosmos.
You can barely feel the weight difference between the two.
We used a porous lead alloy lining that absorbs moisture. With 2 night games ahead of them, the Strikers will be playing in damp conditions. The boots become gradually heavier at a rate of 6%.
Will it work?
The wetter, the better.
Now, we switch these boots with Cool Joe's soul powers.
Huh?
Your timing must be perfect under any conditions. This skate park obstacle course will hone those skills.
Neat play. Good work in game.
Yeah, man. When we use this on the field, I go like this.
Let's try it again.
What boss doing here?
Cool Joe.
Huh?
After yesterday's game, everyone wants your new boots. We could make a lot of money from this. I've decided the team will wear the shoes for the rest of the season.
Oh, groovy, baby. Now that's what I'm talking about.
And I've set up a launch event. Make sure you're all there.
Welcome to Cool Joe's. Ticket, please.
Delivery for Cool Joe.
Yep.
Right through here. Don't say a word.
Right on. Presenting Cool Joe's Soul Power.
Cool Joe, we saw how brilliantly you all played yesterday in your new shoes. What's the difference?
I know from both the dance floor and the field, you want a shoe that complements your style. SupaStrikas' timing is perfect. It's our lethal weapon. And these shoes are built to complement that.
And are guaranteed to lock in bad smells, as tested on El Matador.
Cool it with the hard smell, Shakes.
El Matador, even you will wear these boots for the rest of the season?
Oh yes, now boots will be even more popular. With me wearing them, they will have extra style, no?
Is this a good time for the switch? Your next 2 games are against Colossus and Orion. They're pretty tough.
Hey, we're no wimps. And now we've got soul power. Right, Cool Joe? Cool Joe?
Huh? Oh, right. You know it, baby.
Come on, Shakes. Give me your best shot. Spencer says no goal for you.
You gonna do it like that today against Colossus, Shakes?
Every chance I get, bro. Great shot, dude.
That pass set it up, man. The timing was perfect. Hey, think you can show me a couple of moves?
Sorry, man. I gotta go school Colossus. But here, these help me get where I am. Maybe they'll help you, too.
Whoa! Are you serious, Shakes?
See you in the Super League.
Wow! Thanks!
You sure you want to give away your boots, bro?
I don't need them anymore, Spence. Cool Joe's shoes are good.
Okay. Long as you don't give away all the things that make Shakes, Shakes.
Don't worry, dude. If I go too far, I know you'll be there to pull me back. See you at Strikerland?
In my usual seat.
Match day at Strikerland. SupaStrikas are on fine form. Surely it will continue tonight.
Look at weird, Brenda.
Now what?
I'm wearing my new official Super League mouth guard. That's how much I love this game.
Hey, any idea where I can get the official Super League boxing glove?
Let's go.
Down goes another striker. They're falling all over themselves today. There's something you don't expect to see. A Colossus player out-sprinting Dancing Rasta. Or anyone out-sprinting the captain for that matter. Percy is out-leaving the block in front of the net. And there's the first goal of the match. It's been a long time since we've seen the strikers look this bad. Mac, anything to add?
Oh, it looks like something Blok could get to.
Thanks for that. It's as if all the strikers have their watches set to different times. They're always a moment late.
They certainly are. I don't know what's happening, brother.
Oh.
Looks like SupaStrikas are going to try to get it together here. Don't know what strikers were trying there, but it sure wasn't pretty.
Weird. This worked in training.
And that should seal the match. Colossus usually plays a power game, but didn't need it today.
This all your fault. Today I feel like a running gravy.
Today I not twist like tiger, only shuffle like snail.
Yo, boss!
How could you let your form slide like that? Are you trying to kill sales of Cool Joe's boots? Look at sales since the release. That's because you won wearing the shoes. If you start losing, do you know what will happen?
The shoes is why we are losing?
Yeah, they feel quite heavy.
Very heavy. Even Blok says they're slowing him down.
Old versus new. They weigh in exactly the same. I think you're all looking for excuses for playing badly. What we need is to work extra hard on our timing in practice. And we're staying in Cool Joe's boots.
And so, after today's loss, SupaStrikas fall in the ranks. And you can bet Club Orion, their next foe, won't help them up. Forecast for the game predicts some rain, which will favor Orion's aerial style.
Rain. I never thought I'd be so happy to hear the word. Those boots will be sucking up the water and weighing down the SupaStrikas.
Cool Joe's shoes get Strikers off on wrong foot against Colossus.
New boots kick Strikers down Super League log table.
Don't show me.
Sorry, Cool Joe, but I don't trust these new shoes. I'm going back to my old favorites, which I gave away.
I ain't felt this bad since I spilled chocolate milk on my favorite record, man. This is all my fault.
Aha! I thought maybe Cool Joe's shoes had given you cold feet shakes.
The wet conditions will slow both teams down, but since Orion likes to keep the ball in the air, they have the advantage.
I agree, Brenda. They will have the advantage.
Now what?
Official Supa League Powerground.
Well, it's fair to say the wet will affect both teams, but SupaStrikas are really looking the worse off. Hard to tell if it's the wet conditions or other factors, but once again, SupaStrikas don't have their usual timing.
It just seems like they're running against the wind.
If you said what I think you said, you couldn't have said it better. Orion floats over the ground like ghosts, while SupaStrikas seem to be anchored to the turf.
My plan is working perfectly. Invincible United go to the top, and SupaStrikas go... Whoopsie!
10 minutes left in the first half, and I'd say it's just a matter of time before Orion break through.
I got to smooth it, move it, groove it to prove it.
That can't be right. Time to ring the changes.
Huh? Is Shakes telling you something?
3 words. No, 10 words. Call the Mohawk kid and get the... I've got it! Spenza! Coming through!
It looks like Shakes is making a uniform change in mid-game. At least one striker seems to have his timing back in order as this first half winds down. To end the half. And the way strikers are playing, a single goal might hold up.
Come on, bro.
Are you kidding? Shakes gave him to me. You were there.
Yeah, you were there.
Sure, but how about I'll trade you. I'll get you a pair of Cool Joe's Soul Powers in exchange for Shake's old boots. How's that?
Are you crazy? Take them, yeah. Soul Powers are the most talked about boots ever.
Yeah, take them.
Whoa, buddy. Hey! Hey! Get back here!
Shakes played better with his boots off. Maybe we should all be doing that.
And wind up with 10 broken toes all crooked and ugly? I think no.
Well, there definitely seems to be something wrong with...
Spencer! Woohoo! Hello, old friends.
Shakes, do you really think it's the boots tripping us up? Say what? That is a metal detector, right?
Yes, sir.
Detecting metal in my shoes? Ain't no way, man.
Blok! A thin layer of lead. No wonder you've all been so slow. But how does metal get heavier and heavier?
Oh, I noticed. The metal is porous, allowing the absorption and expulsion of moisture during the...
I never did like heavy metal.
At least now we know what led to our problems, no? Get it? Get it?
Someone clearly switched the shoes between the first game and the Colossus match.
Gee, I wonder who.
So what now? We are still a goal down. What are we supposed to... Again with the hand.
Huh. It's been done for us.
Here comes SupaStrikas with a change of footwear.
What?
The Strikers have found whatever they've been missing.
Some perfectly timed maneuvers!
Now, Strikers look way sharper than Orion. Time running down here with Strikers in control, but can they go ahead? Uh-oh. Last time we saw that signal, it didn't work out so well for SupaStrikas.
Shakes! After such a poor first half, how did you pull this off?
Our new technique. Resistance playing.
What?
Start in heavy shoes, and when you take them off, you feel like you can fly. It was all Coach's idea. He's a genius.
I'd say they turned the tables on us by a factor of 98%. Shall I reset your standings? I'll just take 100% of myself outside.
These are as clean as my dance moves. Looks like the only shoes that got messed up were the ones we were wearing.
Excellent. As it turns out, sales of the boot are skyrocketing. This whole scandal has been the best advertising campaign ever.
As long as from now on I can wear my old faithfuls again, boss.
Speaking of which, where's that ripped up shoe? We can sell it as a collector's item.
We play Sultans in a week, boys. Let's see what you've got.
Oh, yes! See? I am most expensive player in Super League, but I am worth every cent.
High five!
Whoa!
That was the perfect setup. El Matador just had to put his head in the way.
Lucky it's a pretty big head.
Hey! His perfect size head.
El Matador, I think you should see this. You're not the most expensive player in the Super League anymore.
What? I am now number 2?
No. Number 4.
What?
Whoa! The Amal 3!
Have been bought by Sultans? Dudes!
Sultan's coach is the only man rich enough to afford these three mighty midfielders.
I hope you three are ready for these three.
Nothing gets by the Cool Joe Eagle Eye.
Pack your bags, boys. It's time to do some research. Sultans play Hydra tomorrow, and we're gonna be there.
Where is their coach?
Dubai, El Matador.
Okay. Dubai, coach. I'm going. What is so special about these three anyway?
We'll be landing in Dubai shortly. The wind speed is 0 knots and the ground temperature is 42 degrees Celsius.
I'm not even the hottest thing in Dubai.
So prepared to be amazed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Amal 3's world-famous 3 blind mice routine.
Huh? Whoa!
I just want to make sure what I'm seeing is real.
Sheikh Ali Zaman has been keeping his triple wonder under wraps in the run-up to their first Super League game against Hydra today. You're happy with your very expensive acquisition, Sheikh?
So happy. I even give them their favorite jersey numbers.
Number 1? I thought number 1 was for goalkeepers only.
Aziz, Akbar, and Alam. Seems you 3 demand anything you want. How?
We're good.
And how do you feel about today's game against Hydra?
We feel just great.
Tell us more.
We are very confident. 3 heads are better than 1. 3 soccer geniuses, each able to call the move without speaking.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see them in action.
They have supernatural mind power.
Yeah, far out. They can speak to each other without talking.
Certainly is a crowd for Hydra here today, who are 1 goal behind with little time left to equalize.
And speaking of the crowd, league contenders SupaStrikas are taking notes in the stands. Alarm seems to have come out of nowhere to receive.
Oh my! It's like he sensed the ball was gonna be there.
Whoa! He wasn't even looking at the ball. And his head is so tiny.
Amal, 3-0! Looks like Sultans are ready to take the Super League apart!
They're like totally reading each other's minds out there. It's like...
Coach, I hope you got some mean training in store for us.
This is our own Amal 3. Impossible to tell apart and able to communicate telepathically.
Hey, no fair! How'd they do that?
There is some tricky business going down here. Hey, El Matador, how you doing this telepathy thing? Coach?
These masks have built-in earphones and microphones. The fabric is specially designed so no sound can pass through it.
Hey, Cool Joe, how do you like being inside the brain of the Amal 3?
Whoa, it sounds like he's inside my head.
Coming your way, Northjaw.
I'm there, dude.
Man, if the Amal 3 can speak in each other's heads, we are in big trouble. This is fun.
It would be a lot more fun if it didn't mean we were gonna lose tomorrow.
Oh, right.
The triplets were found at a young age, abandoned in a dusty small-town soccer stadium. The only thing they had with them was an old soccer ball and the rags on their backs.
If we can't beat them all three in training, how will we beat them on field?
Yeah, I want a chance to work it out before the field.
Enough. Right now, it's time for some R&R.
Ha-ha! Rock and roll?
Rest and relaxation.
How they came to be there, nobody knows. But they would never be separated, not from one another, nor their beloved ball.
A very good evening to you, most esteemed SupaStrikas.
The TV is talking to us! This is crazy magic!
No, my dear Herr Klaus, it is merely a video call.
I knew that.
Ah, hello, Coach. I'd like to invite you to the Sultan's party tonight.
We would be honored to attend.
It's on my yacht. See you there.
Good thing I always pack my emergency funk finery.
Ha-ha! Time for some real R&R after all, no? Rock and roll! I'm done.
Hey! SupaStrikas, pitch of hot goss mag, please.
The Amal 3! They're here!
Come on! Hey, you're not the flavor anymore, amigo.
Yo, you're standing right next to me, man.
Ah, details.
I got flavor.
Now what?
Otto, please!
Yes, the Three Blind Maestro team!
You ask so nice.
Huh?
I want to see if this deal is real.
You see that? How they read each other's minds.
One of you, one of you.
Dude, you feeling a bit hungry?
I always eat when I'm nervous, man.
You think they're talking to each other right now? Like, inside their brains?
Yeah, I wish I was telepathic so I could hear what they're saying.
Three is a very powerful symbol in many cultures. All three were born with greatness.
Here, we get our mind off our troubles.
These incredible triplets we'll love to love.
Oh, you see? It's a sign!
I think change the channel, Klaus.
The greatest recipes have 3 key ingredients because over the last 3 days, the storm has been building to a... Look, you've got 3 problems here.
Signs!
Man, I ain't losing my cool 'cause some signs tell me I oughta. There's got to be something we can do.
Cool, Joe, you'll have 90 minutes to solve this puzzle starting tomorrow morning. Promise me you'll get a good night's rest.
I promise, Coach.
Match day in Dubai! It's hot and humid indeed! Brenda?
Hot, 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 Mac. And so are the Amal 3. Can't wait to see what strategies SupaStrikas have devised to contend with the world-famous triplets.
I must be the only goalie in the world to wear number 4. Bah! I hope you're worth it.
Yes. When I spend money, I expect results.
We haven't let you down, have we?
Let's see if SupaStrikas are any nearer to solving the riddle of the Amal 3.
Time to solve this riddle once and for all.
Only minutes into this game, and SupaStrikas already look confused.
It just gets tougher and tougher, Mac.
As Aziz himself says, 3 heads are better than 1.
Not if you're a Supa Striker. They don't know where to look.
Goal!
Yes!
And Sultans lead by 1.
How in the name of disco do we get past 3 guys who talk in each other's heads, man?
If there is a way, SupaStrikas will find it.
Well, the Eagle Eye's got nothing, man. If you're telepathic, what's with the hand signals, man? Huh? And if I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, all the signals are coming from one guy. Maybe we can solve this riddle after all. Man, I'm telling you, I was looking for clues at the Hydra game, in training, and when they did that 3 blind mice routine. But I was looking in all the wrong places.
What do you mean, brah?
Back on the yacht, 2 of them bashed heads. If they can communicate with their minds, why would they bump into each other like fools?
So true, dude. Their brains were like touching, and there was still no telepathy.
There is no telepathy, man. Just well-practiced routines. And there's only one guy who calls the moves.
Oh, we thought they were 3-headed snake. But
they are actually 3 snakes with 1 head.
They got the whole world fooled, brother. Fooled.
But how do we figure out who the ringleader is?
I already know, man. Trust me.
Let's see what SupaStrikas have planned after the break. Number 1 is the guy?
You got it, man. Mark that sucker, and we are riding into a town called Victory.
They're focusing all their attention on one of the Amal 3.
Sultans are taking no prisoners today!
SupaStrikas are now 2 goals down. Looks like their focus was on the wrong man.
I can't be wrong. I saw it, didn't I? It was number 1. Or maybe...
We have to do it now. Cool Joe is catching on. After the next goal, make the switch. The switch. Remember?
Oh, no. No, you don't. Watch number 2. We can't afford another goal against us. Stick to your marker.
Sultans going for their 3rd goal.
Oh, perfect! Oh, and 3rd time's a charm for Sultans.
Captain, you have to trust me. Number 2, he's the brain. Look at him for a minute. Don't you think there's something... Huh? Something strange? Well, good golly, Miss Molly, that's it! They've been fooling the world by simply switching jerseys.
It is just one soccer genius calling all the shots.
Those slimy, sneaky, snaky... they must have done a switch at halftime, too. But now, who's who?
The only way to catch a snake
is to force it out. So
What are SupaStrikas doing?
Looks like a desperate measure for a desperate time. SupaStrikas seem to be playing a game of piggy in the middle.
And it looks like a game the Amal 3 do not like much.
Oh! What on earth has happened to the Amal 3?
It's him!
Yeah! But is it possible for SupaStrikas to catch up to Sultans?
Nice jersey. You want to swap with me?
How did you know?
Pieced it together, man.
Again, SupaStrikas target one Amal!
Do something, do something, do something!
Oh my! What a turnaround for SupaStrikas!
They've almost neutralized the Amal threat.
Equalizer from Shakes!
It's really strange. For the first time, the Amal 3 have failed to deliver a consistent performance.
It seems SupaStrikas' plan to focus on one Amal is working, finally! But how?
Yeah, they've already marked number 1. Could the Amal 3's gift have been a ruse all along? Only one genius among the 3?
I feel so betrayed!
Well, their game now has truly fallen apart. One needed to go ahead.
Oh! El Matador makes it 4-3 in the
Nice one, Cool Joe.
Excuse me! Not bad for Super League's 4th most expensive head.
I think you'll be back at number 1 in no time, El Matador.
You will never play again. You are off my team! You lied on your resume!
It was him. Finally, Cool Joe, you cracked the code.
Yeah, how you do it?
Yeah, man. Eagle Eye.
Let us check this telepathy theory. Which card am I holding, Rasta?
4 of hearts, man.
You get them all right, Rasta. You have telepathy! I can't believe this. Let us do another.
Oh, man. It's gonna be a long flight home.
You're too kind. Yes! This Tony Vern coach guy, he is loco, no?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He says Tony Vern has a press conference every time he wipes his nose.
Excuse me. Sorry. Coming through. Excuse me. Hey. Thanks, man.
Today, I'd like to introduce the newest member of the Technicali team. Ladies and gentlemen, Brislovia's finest striker, Attak.
Whoa!
Where's my burger?
Your brother?
Oh!
Tony Vern has signed your brother?
That is cold, man.
It is a well-known fact. Attak speaks only his native Brislovian. But today, I am giving him the opportunity to speak to us all.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a pleasure it is to finally have chance to prove myself against Supa Strikas in World Top League. This one-of-kind translation device allow me to communicate effective with teammate, upping my game. Coach Vern assure me, I am greatest player to come from beautiful land of Brislovia. Ever.
Blok certainly looks rattled. He'll be so distracted on the pitch, he won't be able to stop Technically. We will be victorious!
Blok, get ready! Here they come!
Bro?
So what is the beef with you and your brother, Blok?
Yeah, best we all know what we're dealing with, dude.
Sure, I'll translate. We were brothers and the best of friends. We shared the same dream. We both got good and set our sights on the Super League. But when the dream started happening for real, Attak became really competitive with his teammates and with me.
Not cool, man. Then what?
Then, the unthinkable happened. I became a Supa Striker, but Attak never made the big leagues. We haven't spoken since.
Good story. Jealousy and rivalry in the beautiful game. How does it end?
It ends with us. In these next 2 games against Technicali, brother.
So, Blok, are you, like, cool with everything?
Yes. What? Attak seems happy playing for Technicali. Maybe you can just get back to being brothers.
Match day at Strikerland.
SupaStrikas versus FC Technicali. Brother versus brother. Striker versus defender. Attak versus the Blok.
Okay, we got you, Mac.
Attak has been very vocal in recent interviews, saying he's the better player of the two.
We know he can talk the talk, but can he walk the walk?
Good luck. May best team win. Time for the divide and conquer maneuver!
Gotcha.
Attak walked right into that one. Brilliant tactics by SupaStrikas' defense.
Even with that newfangled translation column, Attak has no answer for its brother's old-fashioned skills.
Goal, SupaStrikas!
And with that, SupaStrikas take a 1-0 victory.
If they play like this in the second game of this doubleheader, they'll be sure to walk away with all the league points.
My plan is working terribly. I need a plan B. What's the plan B? I don't have a plan B. Oh, I was looking for this.
You were wrong! This color not help me prove I am better player than brother.
It's not a plan B I need. It's a collar bee! B for Blok!
It do worry me, Tony Vern, that you provide rivals with our special technology.
Like yours, this remote collar will translate Blok's speech perfectly. But with the flick of this switch, it will translate it into absolute nonsense! This is the best way to finally prove you are the better player, Attak. Sign.
A card? From me? To?
Blok, how else do you expect this gift will be accepted?
Package for Mr. the Blok?
Mr. Blok, you're unlocked. Your brother sent you a banana. Procedure means you sign your I'm responsible banana.
Oh, the nation of Jamaica is crying.
Who's up? Attak sent Blok a collar like his own one. Won't that help us beat him? What a dummy! I mean, what a sunny, funny, money, what a great guy!
He is going to be speaking to us now?
It's not working. That's what he always sounds like.
Hi. You understand?
Forwards approaching! Close down, now! To your left! Mark him! My ball!
You're doing great, dude!
It's match day at Strikerland, and today is one of the most highly anticipated matches in a while.
Yup, turns out both brothers now have Tony Vern's breakthrough communication collars.
Aristotle, it looked like Attak. He changed after all. We look forward to play fair game.
That bear's name is Aristotle.
Hey, dudes! You ready to rock?
North, look out!
Whoa! Close, but denied.
A good thing you have this translation collar, huh? Carlito, you are back. 1, 2, 3,
SupaStrikas! SupaStrikas! Sound very nice.
After the close first match of this doubleheader, no one can say for sure who will take the points today.
But you'd have to imagine, in the Battle of the Brothers, Blok will have an even greater advantage today.
No, not yet, Tony. Not yet. Wait for just the right time to block the block.
Perfect time for move 3972.
Sweet, dude! I'm on it.
Goal! What a beauty from El Matador!
SupaStrikas lead, 1-0.
Let's see if you can keep it up.
Exceptional dispossession.
Once again, the men in red are working together flawlessly.
12 o'clock. Got it, brah.
It'll be a wonder if Technically can get a whiff of SupaStrikas' goal today.
Don't speak too soon. Attak is determined to live up to his name.
Get ready. Brenda, this game is as good as one. You said yourself last game. He's all talk and no walk.
Prepare for glory, Tony.
What are you thinking, dude?
Pigpen, apple strudel.
Huh?
I don't believe it! Goal! What an equalizer from Technically!
Not sure what happened to the defense there.
Sasquatch! Banjos! Parallelogram!
Come on! Dude!
Ping pong! Sheep holder! Nictitating membrane!
Whoa!
And back to normal.
He's not making any sense out there. He's yelling about farm animals and body parts.
But we both know how helpful Collar was at practice.
He's making perfect sense right now, North.
That's true, but dude,
I think we should give Blok a second chance, North.
Okay then, let's shut him down, dude. Ready?
I am ready. Let's go.
Call it, brah.
Move number 4,005,006 Brazilians. Behind you. What is Northshot doing? He seems to be looking at this.
But wait! Attak has snuck in, and he capitalizes!
Goal! Technically jump ahead! Enough! Something seriously Wollongong! Huh? Mosquito repellent! Toilet rolls! Cat food! What's happening? Is the Blok injured?
Oh, the guy man dude's gone loco.
Murphy's coleslaw. If anything can go wrong with salad, it will.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Is everything okay here? I never have summer lollipop.
Okay, well, that's not my problem, pal.
Dude, it's not you. It's that totally heinous Collar.
No.
What? It's stuck? We have to get it off, Brohim. It's game time.
There seems to be more action off camera, Brenda.
What is going on with SupaStrikas' defense duo?
Well, North seems to be choking the Blok.
Seems the tension between the two strikers' backs has reached fever pitch.
Couldn't have said it better myself, brah. Dude, totally awesome. What next? Totally.
It was a wee bit of a scrappy start.
But SupaStrikas' defense have come back superbly in the second half.
Nice work, dude.
What are you doing? Make work! Make work!
The device is working. Blok's figured it out.
Oh no,
This can't be! Destroy the Lord!
Oh, hello! Attak's struggling without his collar! What a goal!
And the score is tied 2 apiece.
Oh, Blok's just hammered that right down to the station!
Don't hurt me! My baby!
Fair game. Now let's get on with this.
Hopefully, the playing fields are finally level.
Prepare Hectic Neutron X.
What skill by the technically forward!
I thought Blok had him there. Great save by Big Bo!
My goodness! This has turned into a real humdinger, Brenda! Brenda?
SupaStrikas come away with the win.
Yes, and I have a sneaking suspicion that those translation callers may have caused some trouble today.
I guess we'll never know for sure, Mac.
Thank you, Blok. You are a true sportsman. But you still punch like Granny Popovich, yes? I'm lucky to have you as brother.
Gerber the Gerber?
No. Today prove which of us truly belong in Super League.
Well, it looks like the brothers are firm friends, despite playing on opposite teams.
See, my man? You didn't need that newfangled technology to shut them down.
Yeah, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Supa Strikas! How? How could I have lost?
You will not have a plan C.
Whoa! I'm never ever gonna get that move right. I quit.
Hey, Ace, let me tell you a story. One day, I saw someone do an awesome move on TV. So I came out here, to the community center.
Here?
Yeah, this is my home turf, man. Anyway, I worked on that move every single day.
So, how long did it take you to get right?
I haven't gotten it right yet.
You? Haven't got it right?
Yep, but I'm still trying, my man. One day.
I can't believe I'm starting out at the same place as you, Shakes.
Believe it. Can't imagine life without this place. Huh? What's this for?
Huh? No one told you. It's being demolished.
Demolished? No, but who would do that? Invincible United has bought the community center. Now Vince and Skara are gonna demolish it.
So, maybe they build kids better community center, yes?
They're gonna build a day spa for rich athletes.
Hey, you know what they charge for a manicure?
El Matador.
Okay, he's terrible thing. Hey, can I go on my holiday now?
Advice from the Cool Joe is, stay cool tonight for your TV appearance, man.
Yeah, don't let anyone talk about the community center and how Vince is going to destroy the... Okay, holiday time.
That's right. You guys relax and enjoy the time off. See you in a week for the All-Stars Friendly. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Next week, SupaStrikas face the All-Stars, a team of the Super League's greatest players. Here to give us his take on the friendly, the man who makes the beautiful game look easy. Let's welcome Shakes!
Hi, everybody. Thanks, Rob.
So, Shakes, the All-Stars game. The 11 best players in the Super League up against...
The All-Stars?
Good one. But seriously, Shakes, people are saying you can't win this game.
All-Stars are extremely strong this year, but we're all just there to enjoy the game. It's not really about the result. What matters is that we entertain the fans.
Speaking of entertainment, we have a surprise guest.
Really?
Not only is he a decorated player and all-star next week, his league team was snapping at SupaStrikas' heels last season. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain of the All-Stars team, Skara!
You? What do you mean, me? You? Him?
I thought I'd get you together for a little chat about the big game.
Stay cool.
What can I say, Rob? All-Stars are gonna wipe the floor with SupaStrikas.
I mean, a day spa?
All-Stars have never lost a game, and this year
Maybe this is my chance to make things right.
SupaStrikas don't have a chance.
Are you sure about that, Skara?
Of course I'm sure.
How sure?
500% sure.
Okay. So sure that you'd play for the community center?
Huh?
Skara, how sure are you exactly?
Watch it, Skara.
Are you kidding?
Are you scared?
No.
Okay, it's a deal then.
Fine. The game ends at 4 p.m. We're gonna win, and your community center is going kaboom.
Whoa! Well, it looks like this friendly has become, well, not so friendly.
Why are you so freaked out? If it's such a big deal, we'll just back out of the agreement.
We can't back out. You made a promise on public television. We'll be the laughing stock of the Super League.
Vince, they only get the center if they beat the Super League All-Stars. And that is impossible. They'll make fools of themselves. I know it, you know it, and Shakes knows it.
Just make sure the All-Stars are motivated to win. Seriously motivated.
Jake, with your teammates all on holiday, is this the time to be taking on such a major challenge?
No comment.
Any specific training SupaStrikas will be doing this week?
I will be ready. Guys, you ready for me?
Yeah! Yeah!
Woohoo! Not your best work, buddy.
Pretty weird without the guys here, huh, Shakes? It would be so much better if they were all here to practice with you.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Spence.
Here, I got a better exercise for us. Thumb exercise.
Sorry, I on holiday. Don't leave message, cause I not call back. Bye.
Greetings, dudes and dudettes. I'm having the awesomest holiday in Indo, surfing like a never-ending left break on some tropical island paradise. Yo, Cool Joe.
Cool Joe, I need you guys to come back.
You think I'd answer my phone while I'm on holiday? Leave a message, man.
Any luck?
I guess you're on your own.
I just want to thank Ninja and Cosmos for letting us use their place to prepare for Supa Strikas. Loving you guys.
No problem.
The All-Stars kid is hot off the clothes press. May I take this opportunity to say what an honor it is to captain this team. A team of living legends. In recent months, we have been sworn enemies, but next week we unite against a common foe, Supa Strikas.
It's just a friendly.
And if that isn't reason enough for you to give this game everything you've got, hopefully a brand spanking new sports car will be. Compliments of Invincible United. Nuh-uh. Only when we win.
SupaStrikas #1! You're going down, All-Stars! Go Shakes! Go Shakes! Go Shakes, go! Go Shakes.
Oh, it's no use. I can't do this by myself.
Shakes, man!
Captain? Guys!
This is not the time to be slacking off.
So, did you get me that phone?
The, big red one, sir?
Install it in my Strikerland box. This will be the demolition hotline.
Okay, sir. Then?
Full time is at 4 p.m. All-Stars will have won. At that exact moment, I will pick up the demolition hotline, call direct to the community center, and issue you with the instruction, demolition is go. By then, the wrecking balls will be positioned for the first blows. Within moments of the game ending, the community center will be reduced to rubble.
Whoa! The All-Stars are like a totally mutant team!
Yeah, all league's best players together.
And we have all the experience we need to beat them. At some point this season, we've gotten the upper hand on each of these players.
Yes! Remember when we faced the Los Santos in Mexico?
And we figured out the Brazilian style to beat Donaldo. We even got to be as high-flying as Maida.
And we beat Liquido at Hydra's floating stadium.
Uber. And Skara. We've beaten him, too. If anyone can beat an All-Stars team, it's us.
Yeah!
Huh?
Whoa. There are lots and lots of people counting on us, dudes.
Oh, great.
Today's match may not be for Super League points, but from the looks of this crowd, it might be the biggest match of Shake's life. At exactly 4 p.m., assuming All-Stars win, the wrecking balls will start swinging under instruction from Vince. A hotline from his Strikerland box will provide direct and immediate contact with the demolition foreman.
They're not gonna waste any time, huh?
March Day at Strikerland! And a doozy we have for you today, folks!
Not only are we in for the style and flair of an All-Stars game,
today Shakes has upped the ante by playing the league's greatest to try to save his beloved community center.
Try being the operative word, Mac. At 4 p.m., if SupaStrikas haven't won this game, that community center is gonna come crashing to the ground.
Under the circumstances, we have a live television feed of the community center today.
As well as the usual stadium coverage, here's Vince in his Strikerland box.
Looks like SupaStrikas have put some serious preparation into this Clash of the Titans.
Yep, this friendly has turned into a real competition for a lot of people.
Come on. That's right. There are 11 sports cars with your names on them.
SupaStrikas baffled by Donaldo's freestyle.
Oh, there's Maida's famous airborne style.
All-Stars gaining the upper hand.
Beautiful shot from Donaldo! Oh, it's like SupaStrikas are dialing the numbers for him. What was I thinking? You can't just beat an All-Stars team.
Shakes, man. You don't got to do anything.
Yeah, Brohim. We are greater than sum of parts.
Berserkers are.
Yeah, and I know we are about to find a groove that is gonna straighten these chumps' afros.
We love you.
What? We are in this together, no? We are brothers on a mission to play the greatest football in the world. And without that community center to teach the next Junior Shakes and the next Junior El Matador, we will have failed on our mission. This season, we have taken game to the next level. Let's use our experience to help keep that community center a community center and not a day spa.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I already have a place I get my nails done.
Anything is possible, Shakes. You have your team behind you.
1, 2, 3, SupaStrikas!
The combined experience of the All-Stars, SupaStrikas are gonna need a miracle to break through.
The men in red are certainly putting on a superb performance. Oh my! Nobody was expecting that! What a move!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
A tremendous effort from SupaStrikas, but with only 2 minutes left in the clock, a draw is not going to be good enough.
Just a few more minutes, Supa Strikas. Then you can say goodbye to your precious community center.
Dude, there's no need for that kind of behavior.
Injury time. We have a chance. The game ends at 4 p.m. We're gonna win, and your community center is going kaboom.
Huh? He wouldn't. He better wait for the game to end. Huh?
Oh. He's not gonna wait for injury time.
Aha!
1 minute more, Supa Strikas. Then tick, tick, boom!
It's now or never. Now would be a great time to do the impossible.
Demolition is go.
He's won the match and saved the community center!
Mac! Mac!
Huh? Vince hit the button at 4 p.m.
No!
We're switching to the live television feed of the demolition site.
I can't look, Brenda.
SupaStrikas have done it, beating an incredibly strong All-Stars team to save Shake's old community center.
Huh?
Ho, ho, ho!
How did this wonderful thing happen?
Yeah, I know, Mom. Isn't it great?
Spencer!
No, I gotta get off. Some guy here really needs to use the phone.
Give me the phone!
Hello? Hello? Too late, buddy. We won.
Come on!
Are you ready for some real injury time?
1, 2, 3, SupaStrikas! It's a fierce battle here today. It's hard to say who has the advantage at this point, SupaStrikas or Invincible United.
Guys, this is the perfect time to sing my new El Matador song.
That's okay. We like the old song. Stick to the classics, you know?
El Matador! El Matador!
I'd give anything to see Supa Strikas lose.
Losing on our home ground? Invincible United dropped down another position on the Super League table.
We've got a couple easy games coming up. We'll make up our losses.
Not enough! For us to get ahead of SupaStrikas on the league table, they must lose their next few games.
So, how can we make sure of that?
We need to find Invincible United's baddest fans. And by baddest, I mean best. Fanatical, ruthless, and willing to do anything.
Man, this is a feeling I will never get used to.
Yep, couldn't do it without the fans.
Hey, who scores the goals? Me or them?
Out of our way, striker losers.
Hey, I thought we were the losers.
Oh, pardon me.
Oops, my mistake.
So sorry. Sorry you're a Supa Strikas fan, I mean.
I think we found our guys.
We are ready for tomorrow's game against Colossus. They are a good team, but make no mistake about it. Tomorrow's game is only a warm-up for our match against the Azul. Of all the goalkeepers in the Super League, the Azul's de los Santos is the biggest. This is one of the many reasons the Azul are serious contenders for the Super League title.
I forgot how big De Los Santos is.
Yes, De Los Santos is big, but not as big as he cheers when El Matador scored past him.
Show me. Hit the target.
El Matador come from a long line of bullfighters. Maneuvering fearlessly past large beasts is part of my family heritage.
You missed, Shakes.
No, I didn't.
I just want to make this more challenging.
We have a home field advantage for these next two matches. Maybe we could even win if my players stopped goofing around.
Too bad for Colossus. That's the first time they've come even close to scoring a goal today.
Supa Strikas continue a campaign of utter havoc. 3-0 to the men in red.
So with minutes to go, we may be looking at a total walkover.
Why do I have to wear these dumb colors?
It's all part of Scar's plan, remember? We dress up as Supa Strikas fans and cause trouble to make them look bad.
Huh?
Just do what I do. And remember, this is for the good of Invincible United. Hey, this is the first time I've been to a game where Invincible United wasn't playing. It's kinda exciting.
Hi! I haven't seen you guys before.
Well,
We're from out of town. But we're really big Supa Strikas fans, honest.
So am I! Welcome to Strikerland. You're gonna have so much fun. Who's your favorite Strikas player? Mine is El Matador. I think he's so marvy. Oh, I'm Francesca, but everyone calls me Super Fran. So, you want to try out my new El Matador song? I wrote it myself.
It would be our pleasure.
Here you go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Your matador, whoa, whoa. How many goals will you score? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was, wonderful.
Ugh, that was the most humiliating thing I've ever done.
What a stupid song.
Kinda has a catchy beat, though.
Oh, how is Shakes gonna get out of this one?
Only a few seconds left.
It's time for the plan.
El Matador is the best player. He is the one all fans adore.
Get off the pitch! Record him!
Someone is booing El Matador. Has the universe gone mad?
Boo! Down with El Matador!
Nobody talks about El Matador like that. You apologize right now! Hate? Imposters! You're not SupaStrikas fans!
Super League officials have reviewed the incident and imposed a 3-match fan ban on Strikerland. That's right, you heard it correctly. There will be no fans at Strikerland for the match against the Azul. Coach is here with me. Any comment on the fan ban, Coach?
I'm just sorry all our fans are losing out due to the actions of a few bad apples.
How did this start, Coach?
Apparently, a crazed SupaStrikas fan attacked a fellow fan without reason.
Marvelous. Those 3 clowns followed my plan perfectly.
And the next Strikers game is gonna be a circus, but with no one there to watch.
El Matador will be hopeless without his fans.
This band stinks.
Yeah, worse than my trainers after a 2-hour run, man. It will be strange playing a home game in an empty stadium, man.
Strange and scary, especially against a traveling side like the Azul.
The ban is no problem. Remember, we score the goals, not the fans.
This is no time to be playing without the fans. I didn't think it was possible, but we have home ground disadvantage. Let's see if my suspicions are correct.
Whoa! Hey, you do request, Coach?
I thought you might ask that.
El Matador! El Matador! Matador! El Matador!
Go time, guys!
El Matador! El Matador! El Matador! El Matador! El Matador! El Matador! El Matador!
I'm okay, everyone! I'm okay!
Recognize this sound?
It is not a sound I'm familiar with, Coach.
Well, get used to it. It's the Sound of Silence, and it's going to fill Strikerland tomorrow.
I can't possibly know all the SupaStrikas fans, but there's something very suspicious about those guys.
I have to get to the match. Why don't you call Superfran?
Me? And Fran? You think?
She was there. She might know something about those guys. maybe she's the key to unlocking this whole mystery.
It's match day at Strikerland, but a match day like no other. It's as quiet as an empty stadium. I'm here with the Azul's fearsome keeper, De Los Santos. Anything to say before you run into the big empty?
Fan or no fans, the Azul have come to Strikerland to take no prisoners. And of course, the Strikas fans will just have to be more careful in future.
Enough! Enough of you! Enough of everything! Enough of saying enough! I've got to do something!
Oops! Sorry! I just came over to...
Spencer! I was just thinking about you.
You were?
Yeah, we're the only two people who can fix this.
How?
You're gonna get us into Strikerland.
I wouldn't count on it!
Huh? Hello?
Nervous? Of course not. The only fan I need is mi madre. So where is she, man? No, she is at home, far away. I'm okay. I'm okay.
You mean it's all a conspiracy?
Uh-huh.
To destroy El Matador's confidence.
You know El Matador.
Yep.
Really? You know El Matador?
I could introduce you. Wait a minute. Aren't those the guys?
We're legends! Because of us, SupaStrikas are about to kick off with no fans in the stands!
Yay to us!
Say, aren't you guys those famous SupaStrikas fans?
Sure we are.
I just wanted to apologize for all the trouble I caused at the Colossus game.
Apology accepted. Okay, thanks. We're just...
But guys, the game! SupaStrikas, they need us! Oh gosh, look! Somebody almost threw out your SupaStrikas gear. Seems I came along just in time. We're gonna put on a show SupaStrikas will never forget.
There's a small crowd at Strikerland today.
Yeah, the players.
Huh?
What was that? I can't quite hear your fans, El Matador.
Can this be it? The return of the old El Matador?
We can only hope.
It's just not your night, El Matador. It's silent night, no?
Why? Why? What is happening to me?
Oh, El Matador seems to be in another world.
And it could cost SupaStrikas big.
And Azul scores with only seconds to halftime!
I've never said these words before, but I was wrong. I need the fans.
What about all the fans at home?
I know they're out there, but I can't hear them.
Man, we need a miracle.
And if we don't get one, I'm going to have to take El Matador off.
Here comes SupaStrikas!
Let's hope let's hope El Matador can improve on that first half performance.
Or they're going down to the Azul and down the Super League table.
Coming through.
Nice build-up from SupaStrikas.
Oh man, it's worse than I thought.
Good call, Shakes. Nothing wrong with a bit of DIY.
De Los Santos covers. It's off the post.
And straight to El Matador. He's wide open. This must be Striker's best chance today.
I can't do this.
El Matador! I think he's finally lost it, Brenda.
He's just frozen.
This is getting bad. I am now hearing things.
I hear it too.
Really?
Mac, it's the strangest thing. I can actually hear...
Singing? Apparently, thousands of SupaStrikas fans are gathered outside Strikerland, cheering El Matador on.
How?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Finally! Looks like El Matador is back to his old self.
The fans have given him a real lift, Mac.
El Matador is the best player.
What a recovery for the men in red and the fiery El Matador!
Only you, El Matador.
Quite a comeback, El Matador.
See. I'll never take our fans for granted again, Lena.
And here's the team that made it all happen. Yo, Spence, over here.
Duh, but I don't want to meet the SupaStrikas.
Yeah, we're too shy.
Just wait here.
It's time to uncover the truth about these guys to the whole world.
Spencer, how this wonderful thing happen?
One word. Super friend.
You wrote that beautiful ode to El Matador? You got the fans to sing for me?
Excuse me. Aren't you the SupaStrikas fan who caused all the trouble?
Lena?
Idiot! I told you to find our baddest fans, not our stupidest!